Although Bird International is currently one of the largest importers of Southeast Asia pasteurized crab meat, it has its roots on Maryland's eastern shore. Bird's founder, Tom Ruark, comes from a long line of watermen and boat builders, working in the Dorchester County area of Maryland since the 1800s. As the local Chesapeake Bay blue crab supply dwindled, while demand surged during the late 20th century, Tom and his partners helped pioneer the blue crab industry in Southeast Asia. The Philippine and Indonesian blue swimming crab is in the same family and genus as the Chesapeake Bay blue crab, and the flavor and taste is remarkably similar to that of the Chesapeake Bay blue crab. Now most blue swimming crab consumed in the U.S. is sourced from the Philippines and Indonesia. Even today, Bird is the only U.S. brand that sources and packs all of their own crab meat. The Philippines are an archipelago of 7,000 volcanic islands located in the South Pacific. Warm crystal blue waters provide the perfect habitat for the Protunus pelagicus, blue swimming crab. Thousands of Philippine fishing villages and their families depend on the blue swimming crab for their livelihoods. Traditional 1- and 2-man Philippine fishing boats with bamboo outriggers leave their homes every morning in search of the blue swimming crab. Traditional methods using nets and small bamboo traps are still used almost exclusively. The crabbing business in the Philippines is a family and village affair. Typically, the husband leaves home before dawn, arriving back to the shore around noon. The wives often work in the village mini plants, and children help out mending nets and repairing traps. All Bird fishermen are dayboat fishermen, bringing their catch back alive to the village buying stations, where they are cooked, allowed to air dry, iced down, and delivered to our village mini plants for picking the next morning. You can see the mini plants are all built, equipped, and operated to HACCP standards. Our Bird team has complete oversight of dozens of these village mini plants where the packing is done. All Bird operations in the Philippines are certified by the world's largest independent third-party food safety certification agency, the SGS. We hold certifications for HACCP requirements, for good manufacturing practices, and recently we have become the only blue crab processing facility in the Philippines to achieve the SGS Food Safety System Certification 22000, which traces our processes and procedures back to the fishermen. Once newly arriving meat is inspected at the Century Check, it passes through our blacklight room to identify any remaining shell fragments or cartilage that may have been overlooked during picking. All product is further sorted and hand-packed to ensure consistency and quality. After can seaming, the cans are iced down in chill tanks to achieve a uniform product temperature of 48 degrees prior to pasteurization. During pasteurization, the water bath temperature is held between 188 to 190 degrees for 115 minutes. The water bath temperature is consistently monitored by a digital chart recorder. Temperature probes are inserted in cans in each basket to assure that the internal temperature reaches the appropriate levels. After the thermal process, the product is immediately immersed in the air-agitated ice slurry tank, which has a maintained temperature of 32 to 39 degrees for 115 minutes. The time to get the product below 40 degrees is critical. Once properly pasteurized, our crab meat has a shelf life of at least 18 months. After the cooling process, the canned crab meat is placed in 12-pack cases and stored at 33 degrees until it is loaded on a refrigerated container. Once loaded on the ship, the container leaves for its 6-week journey to the U.S. Real-time temperature records are accessible and maintained in our records, documenting the journey to the U.S. We hope you've enjoyed your visit with us today in the Philippines. We're so grateful to the wonderful friends, families, and staff in the Philippines who make Bird International what it is today. Besides the third-party SGS certification we've achieved, we're a long-standing member of the NFI's Crab Council, contributing a portion of every sale to the sustainability of our resource. At Bird, we pride ourselves on the quality of our crab meat. As most U.S. brands have turned their operations over to co-packers, Bird is the only brand to be truly vertically integrated, still owning and managing all of our crab meat facilities. We feel that only by controlling the processes can we control the quality and assure supply. Thank you very much.